So Laura Mummy will jump center with Olivia Shaw from Brandeis. And from Horsburgh Gymnasium at the Veal Center, we are underway. Brandeis will control the opening tip. Lascaris with the basketball, back to Kane. Pinto now to Lascaris. First offensive possession, the shot's up and good for Brandeis. That layup credits Hannah Kane. Barrett Eppard will bring it up, hand it off to Amanda Germer. Case on the season, averaging 58 points per game. That's a three in the air by Jess McCoy.
And Jess McCoy, leading three-point shooter for the Spartans at 17 of 51 coming into today's action, shooting it well.
Pinto stopped defensively. They're going to spot up for a three, missed it long, and the rebound goes to Brooke Orcutt. Orcutt off to Germer. Case with a 2-on-2 break. Germer with a nice pass, just a little bit behind Laura Mummy, and the ball goes out of bounds. Brandeis on the flip side is averaging 67 points per game. They can score. Shoot 40% from the field. They've hit 63s, and they're near 70 points every time they play a basketball game. This is Pinto again in front of that Case bench. Mummy out on her on defense. Now she leaves her, and Pinto shoots the three. Germer fighting for a rebound. Ball knocked out of bounds off of Amanda's hands, and Brandeis will keep it. They'll have a fresh 30 to shoot it. Pinto with the basketball. Looking right side to Lascaris, goes left to Shaw. Lascaris now with it. This is Sydney Sodine. Sydney drives, left-handed layup, rolls and drops.
Well, she got to her offhand against Laura Mummy defending up high. Usually when you get a big that's defending up high, the decision is to try to go around him, and that's exactly what she did, and she scored an easy deuce.
Germer calls the play for Case. Spartans down 4-3 early on, just 2 minutes gone. This is Barrett Eppard. Kicks it out to Jess McCoy, who's already got a three in the book. Missed that one, and the rebound comes to Shaw.
Well, it's a good sign that she has had two open threes early.
Frankie Pinto with a scoop shot underneath the outstretched arms of Amanda Germer. Brooke Orcutt drives, draws the defense. That's Laura Mummy with a long shot. She missed it, and Sydney Sodine comes down with a rebound. Brandeis quickly down the floor. This is Lascaris, pulls up. Missed it long. Lots of activity. Sodine with the rebound. Off the glass, won't go. And a jump ball situation. Olivia Shaw got tied up. Case will get the basketball back. Boy, this has been an active opening moment.
Yeah, it certainly has. Players have been running the full length of the floor, and down low you see Olivia Shaw trying to grab that offensive rebound. And in her first year, she's as fearless as they come, trying to go up and protect the glass.
Germer and Orcutt working the offense for Case. 6-3 Brandeis early on here. Mummy inside off the glass. Missed the left-handed shot. Sodine comes down with a rebound.
Well, Mummy will take that size advantage anytime she can get it. She can outmuscle those two defenders.
Lascaris with a hesitation dribble, turnaround shot, made it. Spartans down 5. Coach Reimer wants a timeout. We'll take one too.
I have this cool cash. What can I do with it?
You can turn it into a hot meal at Rascal House. It's the best value in town.
What do they have there?
Buckets of wings, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and of course, great pizza.
Are they open late?
You bet. Open every night till 2:30 a.m. And you can even build your own pizza and order it online at rascalhousepizza.com.
Cool. See you at the Spartans game?
Yep, and see you after at Rascal House.
Spartans and the judges back on the floor here at Horsburgh Gymnasium. This is game 2 of a doubleheader afternoon from the Veal Center. The men won in overtime, exciting, 83-81 in a game that they were down 11 with 6 minutes to go. This is Barrett Eppert for the ladies. Brooke Orcutt back to Eppert. Orcutt cuts to the basket. They kick it out to Mummy. Misses the shot. Ball's knocked out of bounds. And it will go Brandeis' way. Case has just not found the basket early on here. Shooting just 25%. It'll be even lower after that miss.
Well, they shot only 33% in Friday's game against New York University, so they're looking for some options offensively.
Sodine loses the basketball. This is Germer on the break with Sodine chasing. Germer high off the glass, and it's good. Amanda Germer had a great night on Friday night against NYU.
Yeah, she scored 12, all of which coming from the three-point line. Nice to see her get a transition bucket.
Shot was blocked by Eppert out of bounds off of Barrett Eppert, and NYU will, or actually Brandeis will keep it with 19 seconds to shoot. Checking in for Brandeis off the bench is Heather Kane. Heather Kane from Gloucester, Mass. Also in the game is Tori Dobson from Greenwich, Connecticut. Inside to Dobson, left-handed shot off the glass, in and out. Orcutt in the backcourt, lost it, but Mummy is there to control it for Case. Spartans down 3, 4 minutes gone in the opening half. Case 0-2 in conference play, both losses by 1 point, both of them at the end of the game. Mummy missed it, got her own rebound, and reaching up and over the back, Brandeis will be called for the foul. The foul is going to go against Sydney Sodine. That's her first.
Well, I'll tell you what, of the 80 rebounds that Laura Mummy has coming into today's game, 24 of them on the offensive glass, Ron. That's a pretty solid number for her, meaning 1 in 3 of her rebounds come offensively with more opportunities.
This is Jessica McCoy. She had a 3 to open the game. Now it's back to Germer. They're going to swing it to Orcutt. 15 seconds to shoot. Eppert to the cutter. That's Jessica McCoy. Shot was blocked by Dobson. Good pressure in the backcourt by Jessica McCoy that time. A turnover for Brandeis. Amanda Germer's going to bring it out for Case. They had a fresh 30 on the clock, so plenty of time. Here's Jessica McCoy, gets stopped on the baseline out to Mummy. Mummy swings it to Eppert. Eppert with a ball fake, looking for room. Caught, out to Jess McCoy. They swing it, Germer for 3. Missed it, short. Ball's tipped. Here comes Brandeis. Judge is on the break. Germer defends the ball. Good help defense by Jess McCoy that time, and Case is going to get it back. Germer went up, defended the ball. Jess McCoy came from behind, block shot a la LeBron James on a break, and that was a good defensive effort.
Yeah, that was textbook right there. I mean, if you want to get out and defend a transition bucket, you get out and block that shot. That's all you can do whenever you're trailing the ball carrier right there.
So Germer's going to set the offense for Case. This is Mummy with it at the foul line. Handing it off to Orcutt. Brooke Orcutt inside. Scoop shot off the glass and good. Brooke Orcutt with a beauty.
That is a sweet move inside. Orcutt with an array of moves.
Lascaris out top along with Dobson. Dobson on the drive. Shot off the glass. It was hard. Mummy comes down with the rebound. Dobson almost got it. Here comes Jess McCoy the other way. Jessica McCoy with the dribble, left side to Brooke Orcutt. Orcutt sees a seam, drives in, left-handed layup, rolls around, won't go. Dobson down with the rebound. Lascaris, left side in front of that Case bench. They're going to swing it around to Sodine. Sodine working against Mummy. Mummy blocked her shot, and then Sodine knocked it out of bounds all by herself. Rachel Beatty, Aaron Reynolds check in for Case. Jessica McCoy will take a seat. Along with Barrett Eppert.
Well, if it's one thing that this bench for the Spartans brings, it's experience, with Reynolds and Beatty both being in their 4th year. And they've got some solid playing experience over the years. Such a luxury to bring off of the bench.
So this is Beatty bringing it up with Germer. Spartans are back to 8-7. They were down 8-3. Coach Reimer took a timeout. That's a long three from Beatty. It was an air ball. Reynolds fights for it and gets it. Aaron Reynolds keeps it alive. Brooke Orcutt with it. Back to Reynolds. Actually, Mummy inside. And a whistle and a foul. Foul's going to go against Olivia Shaw. That's her first.
Well, that seems to be part of the game plan for Case Western, Ron, is to try to get the ball into the post to Mummy and try to put an array of moves on the freshman Shaw. They've been giving her the ball early and often.
Dobson with a steal. Dobson on the break, hesitation dribble. Thought about pulling up. This is Paris Hodges. Nice feed inside, reverse layup, drops, and she was fouled. Going to the line for a three-point play will be Noelle Hodges. Nice feed by Paris Hodges to Noelle. Noelle Hodges is a 54% free throw shooter. She is better from the field than she is from the foul line. Ball was tipped out of bounds by Tori Dobson, and Case will get it back. 10-7 early on, Judges over the Spartans. Full court defense. Germer's going to get it back to Reynolds. And here come the Spartans. Germer into Aaron Reynolds. Aaron with a turnaround 8-footer. Rolls around the rim, hits the backboard, and drops.
Well, when Mummy's on the floor, she likes to get to that same spot a little deeper than the free throw line. Same thing with Aaron Reynolds. She'll just turn around to face and try to get an easy one.
They're working it inside against the freshman. And the freshman's defense, Hageman, comes up. She got her own rebound, or the rebound after the miss. They get it into Aaron Reynolds. Shot was blocked by Noelle Hodges. Case will keep it. They'll have 21 seconds to shoot the basketball.
Well, anytime Noelle Hodges is around the ball, she's going to get a piece of basketball at least. I mean, she's blocked 2 of them already and had her hands all over the basketball.
This is Germer into Reynolds. Reynolds working inside. Shot again, partially blocked. Judges have it, and they'll come the other way with it. Shaw out top, swings it right to Hodges. Back inside to Shaw, and she traveled with the basketball. Too many steps. Credit Kara Hageman, she doubled down on Shaw. When Shaw got the basketball, turned to go to the basket. I don't think was expecting Hageman. Germer's going to bring it up. Case looking for their first lead of the game. Brandeis jumped out to an 8-3 lead. Inside, it's Mummy with a nice spin move, missed the shot. And here come the Judges the other way. Quickly, it's Paris Hodges down the floor at the foul line. She'll dribble it out to the right wing. Hodges with it to Hodges now. Shot up off the glass, fouled. And at the free throw line, shooting 2 will be Paris Hodges.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit of a synergy between Noelle Hodges and Paris Hodges. I'd go out on a limb and say that they're probably related in some way, shape, or form, but they've got some good chemistry going early between the 2 of them.
Germer with the foul. The free throw is missed by Paris Hodges. She is an 18% free throw shooter on the season. So if there's someone to foul on the floor, it's her, at least percentage-wise. Although we saw the way that the men shot for Brandeis from the foul line, guys who were low 60s, high 50s free throw shooters, and they shot like they were Mark Price today. Paris Hodges makes the second, so she has her first point of the afternoon, and it's a 2-point lead for her team, the Judges. This is Rachel Beatty. Now it's Reynolds looking inside. Back to Beatty, left wing. Barrett Eppert back in the game. Shot off the glass, missed it. Eppert fights for the rebound, knocked out of bounds off of Eppert's hands.
Well, the Spartans are trying to pound it down low, a little bit of a bigger lineup. You put Reynolds on the floor at 5'11". When you pair her up with Laura Mummy also at 5'11", you're going to get some size and an advantage in the post.
Doubling underneath and stepping out of bounds is Olivia Shaw. Again, good double down defense that time.
Yeah, and Hageman was a big part of that double down and coming off of a really solid game against NYU. Scoring-wise, she contributed. Defensively, she played her part. Got a bright future.
Just a freshman, Hageman, from Hopewell Valley Central High School in Pennington, New Jersey. This is Orcutt with the basketball. Into Hageman. Hageman forced the shot up, missed it. Ball's knocked out of bounds. I think her teammates are telling her when she gets doubled like that to look for the outlet pass. Somebody's always open when you got two girls on you.
She has been looking for the rim, that is for sure. And the options are open offensively for the Spartans.
That was Carol Simon. You just saw the cutaway of the head basketball coach at Brandeis. Her judges are off to a good start here. Ball working inside. It's Sydney Sodine. Sodine called for traveling. Jessica McCoy off the bench for Case. She'll take the place of Aaron Reynolds. Reynolds with some active minutes. Good job off that Case bench for Aaron Reynolds. She had 2 points, but she also had great defense against Olivia Shaw. Barrett Eppert brings it up. Eppert with a crossover dribble. Draws 3 defenders and kicks it out. Case is going to bring it all the way back out now. Down 2. 9:30 to play opening half. This is Brooke Orcutt with it left wing. Orcutt gets a screen from Eppert. Orcutt steps back, shoots a 3. Back of the rim, won't go. Hageman with the rebound. Going up with the shot, and she was fouled. Foul's on Paris Hodges, I believe. It is on Hodges. That is her first. They're going to say Hageman was not shooting. They'll say she was on the floor, so Case gets it out under their own basket. Inbounds pass to Jess McCoy. She's open, shots up. She missed it badly. And here comes Brandeis the other way. McCoy back on defense. Hageman with active hands steals the basketball. Great defense by the freshman. She's going to go all the way with it, and she'll get called for a charging foul. That was dangerous, actually, for both players, the defender and Hageman. (11-9). Been stuck here for a couple of minutes. 9 minutes left to play opening half. Brandeis with the lead. Long 3 by the judges, missed badly. Long rebound out to Jessica McCoy. That was a 3 attempt by Paris Hodges. Here's Barrett Eppert, wide open lane, lays it up and missed it. Missed the bunny. It was so wide open, there just wasn't a chance to make the basket. Sometimes those are the toughest ones to make.
Yeah.
We're going to take a timeout. There's one on the floor. Brandeis called it. We'll be back.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
Case's field goal percentage in this first half is 19%. They're 4 of 21. And despite that, they're down only 2 points. Part of that is Brandeis is 5 of 16 for only 31%. There's a turnover. Boy, Eddie, if you can go 4 of 21 in the first 10 minutes of a ball game and still only be down by 2, I think you're happy with that.
In the last 2 games that the Spartan women have played, it's been a defensive struggle, and we're seeing the same thing here tonight.
Barrett Eppert misses the shot. Ball's loose in the backcourt. Jessica McCoy misses. Brooke Orcutt fights for the rebound. Coming up with it, though, is Paris Hodges. Hodges in the backcourt, now down the floor. Kane cross-court pass to Lascaris. She'll pull up from 15 feet, rolls around, won't drop. Boy, neither team can buy a basket right now. This is Jessica McCoy with it. Hageman to Orcutt. Orcutt with a nice feed to Rachel Beatty. Beatty off the glass, missed it. Hodges with the rebound. Paris Hodges has been very active off the bench for Brandeis. She's got the basketball. She's going to hand it off to Sydney Sodine. They'll swing it over to Lascaris. They work it inside. Double down again with the basketball, controlling the Shaw. She kicks it out. Ball's loose near half court. And Brandeis will keep it. They've got about 10 seconds to shoot. Kane with the basketball, 6 seconds to shoot. Kane pulls up, 14-footer, rolls around, won't go. And Hageman comes down with a rebound.
Spartans gave up 6 of the first 8 points in the paint, but since then, the paint defense has been phenomenal.
Fouls on Paris Hodges. That is her second. Amanda Germer checks back in. Tori Dobson and Frankie Pinto have checked back in for Brandeis.
It'll be important for the Spartans to have their leader and their point guard in Germer on the floor to try to help orchestrate something as we see a traveling violation there by the Spartans.
Alex Roth, a 5'10 sophomore guard out of St. Louis, Missouri, has checked in for Case. Roth wears 23. We did not see her on Friday night. Foul's going to go on Hageman. Sydney Sodine with a drop step around Hageman. 2 fouls on the freshman. Kara's going to take a seat. Laura Mummy's going to come back in. Lascaris with a feed into Sodine. Turnaround shot, can't get it. And coming down with a rebound, Barrett Eppert, but tying her up immediately and earning the ball back for Brandeis is Noelle Hodges. Inbound to Lascaris with Orcutt on her. Lascaris with a strong drive, shot off the glass and good. And that is the first basket that either team has scored in nearly 5 minutes.
I had a funny feeling it was going to come from Nikki LaHarris because she pulled up in traffic a couple times and knocked down some open jumpers. She's a very confident shooter, and also confident in using the glass, too.
Long three in the air. Brooke Orcutt has 5. Eppert with the rebound the other way. Orcutt to Germer. Germer on a 2-on-2 break. Germer is going to pull it back out, kick it to Eppert. Eppert steps up and hits a 17-footer.
That's a great shot selection right there, kicking it back out to the forward in Eppert with room.
Lascaris, step around shot, rebounded by Eppert. Mummy with pressure, off to Orcutt for 3, missed it short. And Laura Mummy fights for the rebound, kicked it to Roth. Back to Germer, and Case will reset it. Spartans up 14-13. Inside to Laura Mummy, left-hand scoop shot's good. Carol Simon wants a timeout for Brandeis. We'll take one too. Case has come back, they're up 3 with over 5 left.
With 31 unique creations to choose from, there's something for everyone to love at Dave's Cosmic Subs. Meat lovers, vegetarians, and everyone in between agree that our freshly baked bread, high-quality ingredients, and homemade sauces make us the best in Cleveland. Come on into Dave's Cosmic Subs Coventry to experience legendary subs in a cosmic atmosphere. And don't forget, we deliver. It's as easy as dialing 216-320-0330. Be the hit of the party. Order Dave's.
Case comes into this afternoon's game 0-2 in conference play with losses to Carnegie Mellon and New York University. Brandeis comes in 1-1. They won on the road in Pittsburgh on Friday night against Carnegie Mellon. They lost at home to NYU. Carol Simon, the coach of the judges there in the black business suit. She's been there 28 years. Sends her team out onto the floor. Brandeis was up 13-9. Case on a 7-0 run since that point. Noel Hodges with the basketball now to midcourt to Pinto, back to Hodges. This is Frankie Pinto. Spots up for a three. Going to miss this one right. But the rebound comes out to Lascaris, and they'll reset for Brandeis. Pinto to Hodges. Hodges looking inside to Sodine, and Barrett Eppert's going to get called for a reach-around foul.
Well, Eppert had been playing such great lockdown defense in the paint up until that foul, but just her first and only the 5th team foul for the Spartans. And like we said before, Ron, not a very good free throw shooting team in the judges, so they won't be afraid to foul if they have the chance.
This is Lascaris in front of the Case bench. Cross court now to Sodine. Sodine threw it away. Germer in the backcourt for Case. Spartans up 3. 4:30 left to play opening half. Amanda Germer from Great Valley High School, the senior point guard. Inside to Brooke Orcutt, and Orcutt with a left-handed layup.
A lot of left-handed layups going for the Spartans as of late. Maybe that's their strong suit in the last couple minutes.
Case with their biggest lead. Sodine inside. Shot was blocked by Laura Mummy. Brandeis gets it back. Lascaris scores from 15 feet.
Yeah, she got all of that one. I mean, the net did not move. She hit it right on the dime.
Turnover, Case. Here comes Brandeis the other way. This is Pinto with it. Crossover dribble into a triple team. Shot was blocked, but Pinto's going to draw a foul.
It was the change of pace dribble right there. Just one slight hesitation, forcing the defenders to react. And sometimes in that regard, when defenders react, well, they commit fouls.
Fouls on Laura Mummy. That's her first. This is Pinto at the free throw line. Or actually, it's Hannah Kane, rather. Hannah Kane, a 65% free throw shooter from Gloucester, Massachusetts. She has 4 points, and the lead is back to 1 for Case. Eppert, the wild pass, Orcutt barely got it. Germer controls it. Three seniors on the floor right now for Case. Try to work it inside the Mummy as the shot clock was winding down. Here comes Brandeis. Kane again, dribbles in, missed the shot. Brooke Orcutt comes up with the loose ball. Orcutt in the corner, now it's Eppert along the baseline, right-handed reverse layup. And Barrett Eppert with her second basket. She's got 4. Nice hesitation dribble that time for Brandeis, and it turns into a score for Heather Kane.
Almost thought that was going to be a charge because Eppert absorbed the blow right there, but no call.
Sophomore on the drive, got fouled hard. There was no foul called, though. That's Alex Roth. Ball was knocked out of bounds. Case will keep it with 22 seconds to shoot. Barrett Eppert's going to take a seat. Hageman is back in the game for Case. They work it inside the Mummy. Mummy kicks it to Germer. Germer gets a baseline look. Comes out looking for someone, finds the freshman. They swing it to the senior Orcutt. Ball above her head to Aaron Reynolds, or actually it's Mummy inside, and now it's Germer. Germer pulls up on the left elbow and makes it.
Very nice execution by the Spartans. They absorbed as much of the shot clock as they needed to get the shot that they want. And when shots aren't falling, you need to take a little bit more time to get the one that you feel comfortable with.
Try to get it inside to Kane. Germer and Orcutt fighting for it, and Germer comes up with it. Germer the other way. 1-on-2 break to lower Mummy, and they're going to get a blocking call, I believe. Could have been a charge too. Blocking foul is going to go on Paris Hodges. Heather Kane, rather.
It's always a solid option when you have a 5'11" center that can run and can execute the transition offense, and even better when you got a good free throw shooter in Laura Mummy.
Mummy from Hudson High School, junior here at Case, averaging 10 points per game. That's Sodine with the rebound. Loose ball. Mummy fighting along with Lascaris. And the possession arrow goes Case's way. So Barrett Eppard's up off the bench. She's back in the game. Also back in the game for Brandeis is Paris Hodges. Hodges is in with a point, and Barrett Eppard is in with 4 points.
I really like the defensive effort that Eppard has brought to the Spartans here this afternoon. And they can get some more defensive stops, a couple more buckets, they'll be in business.
This is Eppard working the block. Missed the right hook. And the rebound goes to Heather Kane. Kane, ball tipped by Germer out of bounds. Brandeis will keep it, 22 seconds to shoot. Minute 31 left on the game clock in this opening half. Case is up 4. If you're just joining us, Brandeis led early, 8-3. Led 13-9. Case took an 18-13 lead after that on a 9-0 run. And they've sustained their lead. Brandeis has cut into it, obviously, but nonetheless, Case is still in control. Coach Reimer wants a timeout. We'll take one, too, with 1 minute, 24 seconds left to play in this opening half. Case comes to their huddle, and we'll be back.
I have this cool cash. What can I do with it?
You can turn it into a hot meal at Rascal House. It's the best value in town.
What do they have there?
Buckets of wings, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and of course, great pizza.
Are they open late?
You bet. Open every night till 2:30 a.m. And you can even build your own pizza and order it online at rascalhousepizza.com.
Cool. See you at the Spartans game?
Yep, and see you after at Rascal House.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
Eddy, Brandeis led Case by 4. That 4-point lead by Brandeis turned into a 5-point deficit over a stretch of about 4 minutes as Case went on a 9-0 run. How'd that happen?
14 Brandeis turnovers. That's a lot of turnovers for a game, and we're not even at halftime at this point. And even worse news for the judges, of those 14 turnovers, 12 of them coming from starters.
Hageman loses control of the basketball. Regains her dribble. Gets it off to Eppard. Shot inside. Drops! That's Brooke Orcutt. No, it was Barrett Eppard. I'm sorry. Saw Brooke come out of the scrum there first. Thought it was Eppard who laid it up and in. It was. So Barrett Eppard's got 6. She'll look for 7 at the foul line.
Spartans starting to play a little bit more confidently. They got the shooting percentage up over 30% for the first time. And as you can start to feel yourself pull away from a team, you're just going to feel better about the shot selections that you take and all the decisions that you make on the floor.
Paris Hodges with the left-hand dribble. Hodges off the glass and good. Well, she's been a great player for them off the bench. Very active both ends of the floor. 33 seconds left to play opening half. Case is up 4. This is Germer near the scorer's table. About a 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Eppard, high post. Eppard, shot from the left elbow, it's good. Barrett Eppard has 8 first half points. Seven seconds left in the opening half. This is Kane with the basketball. Gonna kick it out, and traveling with it before she dropped her dribble is Heather Kane. Aaron Reynolds will check in for the 1.4 seconds that are left in this opening half. Case has got time to grab it and shoot it. Germer's gonna, Orcutt's gonna turn around, left-handed launch shot. It almost went. It wedged where rim meets glass.